Happy Halloween! Sorry, I couldn't resist. Stupid mask. Happy Halloween, guys. This is Jim Shubin with ActiveFit here, bringing you a Halloween treat as opposed to a trick this time. I guess that was my trick. Today, I'm going to show you how to make protein-packed pumpkin pancakes. This is a recipe my mom sent me a little while back, and I made some modifications of my own to make it a little bit healthier. So, I'm going to walk you through the ingredients, the steps. You can check out the full printed recipe below, either in the comments section or on the lower portion of the blog. But I will walk you through this. Alright, so let's take a look at our ingredients here. We've got oatmeal, pumpkin, obviously, puree. We've got non-fat, unflavored Greek yogurt, coconut oil, super great for you. This is where you get your healthy saturated fats, unsweetened almond milk, and then some cinnamon, nutmeg, baking powder, a couple eggs, always great for you, and a little drizzle of honey we're going to do for a little bit of sweetness, but not a lot. So, this recipe is super simple. In terms of equipment, really all you're going to need is a blender and a griddle or a frying pan. I'm going to use a griddle today. So, let's get started here. We're going to start with our oats. Just going to add them into the blender. It's a lot of oats. I like to use steel cut oats. All natural, they're the best for you. No processing or anything that goes into it. Super healthy, great natural carbs, good long-lasting energy throughout the day, and we're going to use it in our pancakes today. So, always put the cover on the blender before you start, and we're just going to pulse. We're going to pulse this to grind those oats up into a flour. Then you stop. When you feel like you've gotten to it, you take it out and you check. Make sure it's a nice floury consistency. Great. So there we go. Next up, you're going to take a teaspoon of baking powder, teaspoon of baking soda, and a half teaspoon of salt. Add that in. And then you just quickly blend to mix it all in. Perfect. Now we're going to add pretty much everything else. We've got, obviously, our pumpkin, our non-fat Greek yogurt, 2 tablespoons coconut oil, cinnamon and nutmeg, half a teaspoon cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon nutmeg, 2 teaspoons apple cider vinegar, 2 eggs, and last but not least, 1 cup unsweetened almond milk, and I already poured in 1.5 teaspoons vanilla into there. Now we're just going to blend all that up. It might get a little stuck at the top. You might have to do a little digging, moving that flour around so that it all gets down to the blades. And then of course some of it's going to stick to your spatula. You're going to get a little messy cooking. That's just part of the process. And it's delicious. Alright. So then you've got this nice consistency. It's just exactly like you would expect a pancake mix to look. No large chunks, no nothing. And the blender makes it so easy. You don't have to whisk it yourself. It's all taken care of for you. Now I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of honey as my sweetener. You could also do a teaspoon of maple syrup. That was probably closer to a tablespoon, if I'm being honest. Alright, and our batter is ready to go. So, as always, the top on, don't want anything falling in there. We're going to unplug our blender, set it off to the side. We're going to let that batter sit for a couple minutes while we grab our griddle and get it heating up. Alright, so we've got our griddle warmed up, and now, handy thing about using a blender is it's got a little pour. For pancakes, we don't even need any measuring cup. So we're just going to pour out a nice little dollop. And you can use the spatula to spin it around so it's even. And then we can just do that multiple times.
Chop the nuts, pound the dough, bake it up nice and slow. Then you got a Toledo surprise.
They start to cook. They'll get golden brown usually after about 2 to 3 minutes. You can check it with the spatula underneath. See? Not quite yet on that guy. And then you just flip them over, let them cook an additional 1 to 2 minutes on the other side. And then you serve them up. Right, looks like this guy's ready to be flipped. Booyah. You just press down lightly to help smooth it out so you don't get a big air bubble poofed up in the middle. Got that nice, almost orangish brown because of the pumpkin that we added in. So it has this really beautiful fall kind of a color. Almost looks like the leaves outside. Wow, how poetic.
Hit the peach, peel the skin, mush it up, throw it in. That's a tasty Toledo. Toledo surprise.
Now you're
First you
cooking.
beat it up, then you sweet it up. When you heat it up, if it tries to rise, don't let it. It's a snap. Try it, folks. Whip your whites, split your yolks, then you got a Splendido. Toledo surprise.
You boys are naturals. Keep it up. A 5, 6, 7, 8.
Mr. Bouncing? Oh, what's...
Look at our pancake here. Beautiful golden orange color there on both sides. Steaming hot. Smells amazing. When you finish, you're gonna have a beautiful plate like this. We've got a couple slices of low-fat turkey bacon, a couple eggs over easy, and a couple of our protein-packed pumpkin pancakes. And I threw on some sliced strawberries and some chopped walnuts on there. You can serve them however you want. This is a personal favorite of mine. But yeah, this should get you, it'll yield about 10 to 12 pancakes, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on what your pouring size is. But there you go. A great fall treat, not just for Halloween, but for any time when you might serve and enjoy pumpkin. I love these. I enjoy them year-round. It's just pumpkin has to be more plentiful right now. I'm going to keep working on these bad boys, and then I'm going to sit down and have myself some breakfast. If you guys enjoyed this, please like, comment, give me a follow on YouTube, and check out my blog, activefit.net. If you'd like to see more recipes, please let me know. I love hearing back from people. And thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys soon. Be fit. Pumpkin head pancakes! I got a pumpkin pancakes right here. Coffee break. Do, 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 do.